Hello, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso right here on S3. And I mentioned we're going to be focusing on the importance of SPF. And we're talking about a marathon, right? It may last just a few hours, but the training for a marathon takes countless more. We know this.
I do. I only ran a 10K, but I've definitely been keeping my eye on the marathon runners gearing up for this weekend. And NIVEA Sun ensures that runners stay protected from harmful UV rays during those long hours outdoors. And they're long hours, let me tell you.
Man.
Now, we met up with a dedicated runner who took us through his preparation for the Cape Town Marathon. Let's take a look.
I'm Matthew Glant. I'm a final-year medical student at UCT, and I've been running since 2019, and I've been running marathons since 2022. So what running means to me is that it's about discipline and it's about self-care. As a medical student, I have to take care of other people, and this gives me time to take care of myself, to put myself first and put my health first. Running does a lot for you. It helps prevent heart disease. Being in a consistent running practice means you have to eat well, you have to sleep well. All those things allow you to be a better person in terms of your health. So I always apply sunscreen when I'm training, when I'm running my races. Even on a day like this where it's cloudy out, you don't even realize that you're going to be burning. Just because you can't feel the sun doesn't mean the UV rays aren't there. So applying sunscreen, even when it's cloudy outside, and when you think it's too early in the morning or too late at night, apply your sunscreen. I always warm up for all my runs. It's very important to me. If you want to have a good session, you have to be warm, and this is very much part of it. It gets you into that mental space. I find that the long is the best way to prepare for the marathon. You're out there every weekend, 3 to 4 hours, and that helps to get you mentally ready for the race day. That and the crowd. The crowds do a lot to help you get through. Well, Cape Town's big running scene inspired me to run marathons, and seeing everyday people do it made me think that I could do it myself. So my favorite part about training for a marathon is definitely the people. Cape Town has so many run clubs, so many crews, so many clubs that you can join, and you can just get invested in other people's goals, then get invested in your goals. And so it just becomes this really positive community where everyone shows up every week and just betters themselves. That's my favorite part about running marathons. I'm going to take you guys through one of my speed sessions. This is a simple one of 10 times 400 meters. I know marathons are all about the slow endurance stuff, but you have to keep the speed up if you want to actually have a good result on the race day. Doing marathon training, you can have really tough days, and you have to think to yourself, how am I going to get through it? For me, discipline is really important. It's about realizing why I'm doing it. That's what motivates me to get through those tough days. Some would say that the marathon training itself is actually the marathon, not really the race itself. And I think that's fair. You spend tens, if not hundreds of hours preparing for this event. So the race day is kind of the easy part. I think there's a big misconception that just because you have darker skin, you don't need sun protection. That's not true. I've had my fair share of sunburns before. So I think it's important to have a good sunscreen with a good SPF rating. This one's 50, and it's nice and long-lasting. And applying sunscreen everywhere is super important. I know I've missed the back of my neck a few times, and I've burnt myself quite a lot during my long run. So applying everywhere and applying well is really important. I'm quite excited about Cape Town Marathon. It'll be my third one in a row. The distance never gets any easier. It doesn't get any less scary. But yeah, I'm really excited to give my all. Cape Town Marathon is quite a flat route. Why you think that might be easier? It's actually kind of harder because you do the same muscles over and over. So I've been doing a lot of gym work, I've been doing a lot of speed work just to make sure I'm nice and strong, ready for race day. Cape Town Marathon is quite a long day. It's usually quite sunny, quite hot. So I've got friends and family throughout the course there with cold water and sunblock for me. Running marathons is really hard. It's very difficult to pace yourself. I plan to go out quite easy for the first 50 Ks, and then the last 12 just give it my all, whatever's left in the tank. My go-to tip for making sure you don't forget to put on sunscreen is to always have it in your bag. If you have it, you'll never forget it.
I absolutely love what he was saying about discipline and also remembering your why, especially as you get into that 35 kilometer mark. But good luck to all of the runners this coming weekend. And remember, SPF is absolutely vital. NIVEA Sun offers SPF 50, water resistance, and trigger spray that makes application quick and also easy. So it's something you want to grab on your way or even before you head out to training. And we know that training for a marathon does take time, dedication, and also sun protection, most importantly. And as we have learned today, NIVEA Sun is essential for staying safe in the sun while pushing toward the finish line. Buy any NIVEA Sun product and you could stand a chance of winning big. And here is how.
Wouldn't you love to visit the home of tropical island of Treasure Zanzibar? Well, you can. Buy any NIVEA Sun product, dial *120*607# and you could stand a chance to win a trip for two to the Safira Blue Luxury Resort and Villas in Zanzibar. Keep your till slip handy. T's and C's apply. You could be soaking up the sun in Zanzibar.